As we mentioned earlier, NASA has released imagery today from the Artemis II crew's history-making lunar flyby around the far side of the moon. The 4 astronauts on board snapped these pictures during their journey. They show a solar eclipse from space, regions of the lunar landscape not seen before by the naked eye, and some newly discovered craters. So let's bring in American physicist and former NASA astronaut James Newman, who flew on 4 space shuttle missions. He's also professor emeritus of space systems at the Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California. So first and foremost, as someone who spent time in space, you know Artemis II crew member Victor Glover personally. How are you feeling about the mission so far?
So far, it's been very exciting and very successful, so we're very pleased.
Now, these images that we're getting, I mean, how extraordinary are they? And I'm sure that you, from your trained mind, see something different than what a layperson sees. So in your mind, what do they show us? Let's go ahead and roll through some of them.
I think one of the most important things that the images show is what's called the overview effect. And what that is was a term originally coined when people were first going into space and going around the moon. It's the opportunity to see the Earth from a perspective that we just don't normally get. And seeing it with their own eyes is something that is particularly special for them. But even for all of the rest of us who haven't seen it with our own eyes, I think we get the feeling of what it really means to be there now.
Is there anything that you've been able to glean so far, or anything that you heard from their audible observations yesterday that surprised you?
I would admit that nothing that's overly surprising. I like some of the personal touches that they added to it myself. I think that it's important for us to honor the family members of the crew members who take this perilous journey, for example. And what we can learn, though, as we learn more about the moon itself and our possible ability to live there, right, is what it means for our human species to be truly a spacefaring society.
And the crew says these images are really unable to capture the full spectrum of what is seen by the naked eye. What do you attribute that to?
Again, seeing things with the naked eye is just different than seeing things as a photograph. And we just have to admit that we see that all the time. And so when we have the full dimension of the three-dimensionality of it, when we have the physical presence of being there, those of us seeing it, we can imagine some of that. Having been in space, I can imagine it perhaps a little more, but nonetheless, it's so striking to realize that all we know and everyone we love, except for those 4 people, are on this planet right now, and a few people on the International Space Station as well.
James Hansen Newman, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.